Every day we are going to be going through a workout introduction. I will explain to you the techniques, the different equipment that you might be using, and then I'm going to give you some time. You could get all your equipment and then we start the workout. We're going to start with a warm-up. The warm-ups usually are never going to require any equipment, so once you hear about all of the different strength portions and the workout of the day, you'll know in your head what equipment you might want to use. Obviously this is a video, so we can pause the video. You can go back if you missed something. If you need a break, you can pause it. That's actually the benefit of doing online learning right now. So let's also think about some benefits of this video and not being in person. You could always rewatch, re-listen, do the workouts again if you want to. That would be even better. The first part of this workout will require you to exercise every 2 minutes for 8 rounds, which is a total of 16 minutes of exercise. Every 2 minutes, you're going to do 10 air squats, 10 burpees, and then 10 butterfly sit-ups. If you finish the movements before the 2 minutes is up, you use that remaining time to rest. You will then repeat those same movements every 2 minutes until time is up. I'll run through how to do each of these movements before the workout begins, and then you could either follow along and do the workout with me or pause the video and do it on your own. It's totally up to you. For air squats, you might have seen people in the gym, they have the barbell on their back and they're squatting down to get their legs strong. So we're gonna do air squats the same way. We don't need any equipment for this. We're gonna put our feet shoulder width apart. So shoulder width means that your feet are directly under your shoulders. So I don't wanna have my feet like this because they're not shoulder width apart. We're going to focus on keeping our feet flat on the ground. So that means when I'm squatting down, I don't want to go up onto my toes and lift my heels. I don't want to go back into my heels and lift my toes. We want to be stable right on the ground. Keep your feet almost cemented to the floor. You could think of that in your head when you're squatting. So we're going to squat and try to go below parallel with our squat. So what that means, we're going to squat down just like we're sitting in a chair. And right now my legs are parallel. So my quads are parallel with the floor. I want to try to get a little lower than that, and then stand up. If you can't get lower than that, that's perfectly okay. So if you can't get lower, let's just focus on getting to at least parallel and then going up. When we're squatting, we also want to make sure that we are driving our knees out. So I'm squatting right now. Do you see my knees are driving out here? And then I'm going up. So I'm not caving my knees inward and going up because that's going to injure my knees. One last thing that you should know for an air squat, you want to keep your chest proud. So what that means, if I'm squatting down, I'm keeping my chest up high. Squatting, squatting, instead of this. One tip that you could use to keep your chest proud, you could take your thumbs out, put them on your shoulders. Squat down and up. So our cues for our air squat, we are keeping our feet flat, cemented to the floor, driving our knees out, and we're keeping our chest proud, we're keeping our chest upright. The air squat is something that you could use a weight for to challenge yourself a little bit. You're going to take whatever the weight, the object is that you find in your house, and you're going to hold it right at your chest right here, and then you're going to do the air squat with the weight. So it doesn't have to be anything heavy. If you have a soup can, it might be ½ a pound to a pound, maybe even a little less, that's okay. You're gonna hold it right at chest height and you're going to do your air squat. You're gonna remember your cues when you're doing this though. It is especially important when you're holding a weight to keep your chest proud, because if you bend over, that's gonna put too much strain on your back. So if you are lucky enough to have some sort of weight, you can hold it like this. You can see right here, I'm holding it on the end. This is called the goblet squat. So I take the weight and I'm gonna do a squat down. You can see that my chest is still proud. I'm looking directly straight in front of me. I have an oil jug. I can hold it. I could do some squats. This is a little gross, but I have some cat litter. I can hold it. I can squat. It's adding some weight. I have a water jug. I could either have no water in it or I could add water in it to make it heavier, and I'm still squatting with it. I'm getting some extra work in. My favorite thing to use, most of us have a backpack. You can hold it right in front of you like this, and you can do a squat. So with the backpack, the cool thing about that, you can fill it up with whatever you want. Right now I have some weights in it, so it's a little bit heavy. I could take some cans. And now I have myself a weight. You could make it as light or as heavy as you want. So if you want to stuff this backpack with rocks and make it almost impossible, that is great. If you don't want to put anything in it, that is great too. We're still going to be holding it and we're going to be squatting. I have two modifications for this. So the first type, we are going to get all the way to the ground. So I'm standing flat foot, my feet are shoulder width apart, and I'm going to go down to the ground. My chest is on the ground, my whole entire body is on the ground, and I'm going to jump my feet back up towards my hand. Just like that. And I'm going to stand up. To challenge yourself a little bit, you might want to add a jump. 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 The next type of burpees, if that's a little too difficult for you, are called up down. So we're not going to go all the way down to the floor. We're going to start in the same position. We're going to jump down to the floor and be in a high plank position, just like this. So I'm not going any lower than this. I'm going to jump my feet up to my hands, just like I would in a normal burpee, and then I'm going to jump. So I'm going to go down, jump, up. Now burpees are a little tough. You can hear I just did a couple and I'm out of breath. So it's okay, it's normal to be out of breath with burpees. They're a tough workout. So with the butterfly sit-up, we're going to be putting our feet right next to each other and our legs are going to be out like this. I know most of you have done sit-ups, so let's try to do the butterfly sit-up. It's just a different variation of what you're probably used to. So my feet are together, my legs are out. I'm going to lay backwards, and then I'm going to pull myself up and try to touch right out in front of me. Right out in front of me. If the butterfly sit-up is too difficult, you can put your feet planted on the ground and you're going to do a normal sit-up. Put your arms across your chest and you're going to pull yourself up. If this is too difficult, you can put your arms out in front of you and touch your heels. Touch your heels. If this is still too difficult, that is okay. Try your best. Try to get up a little bit. Do you see how my shoulders are just coming off of the floor? That's fine. Okay, so this one, if you do want to use an object, you can. You're going to hold it right in your arms like this, and you're going to sit back down.
Okay, we're about to start our warm-up and get right to the workout. After I'm done talking, pause the video so you could get prepared. Make sure you have enough room to do all of the movements that we went over. I want you to practice 5 reps of each of the movements. So that means you're doing 5 air squats, 5 burpees, and then 5 butterfly sit-ups. This is also a chance to get a weight if you need. Only grab a weight if the 5 air squats is super easy for you. If you do 5 air squats and it's a little difficult, that means you should not be adding a weight because remember, we're going to be doing a few rounds of this. Test out your burpees here too. If 5 burpees are making you feel like you want to pass out, then do up downs this time around instead. During the workout, it's okay if you can't complete all 10 reps each round, just try your best.
So we're going to start with jumping jacks. Jumping jacks are something that everyone can do at home. It's an easy thing to do, but I do see a lot of students doing this wrong, so we're going to practice this. Everyone get up, we're starting our workout, so you should be doing this with me. You start with your feet together, your arms at your sides, and you're going to open your arms, open your legs. Close. Open, close. Make sure you're doing this with me. So we're going to do 10 of these. 2. Good, now we're going to do 10 seal jacks, very similar to jumping jacks, but we're going to put our arms out right in front of us. We're going to keep our feet together. Open, close. Open, make sure you're doing this with me. So we're going to do 10 of those. Good, and then we're going to do 5 air squats. Feet planted on the ground, we're going to keep our chest proud, and we're going to drive our knees out. We can put our thumbs on our shoulders. 4, 5. And then we're going to do that 2 more times. All right, doing this together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 seal jacks. 5 air squats. 3, 4, 5. One more round through. 1, 2. 10 seal jacks. Arms out in front. 1, 2. And then 5 air squats. Awesome.
Okay, time for the workout. You can do this workout with me and follow along, or if you want to pause it and do it on your own, that's fine too. If you are doing it on your own, start your stopwatch at 0 and then do your 10, 10, and 10. Rest until your stopwatch says 2 minutes, then you're going to do the workout again. So you'll do your 10 air squats, 10 burpees, 10 sit-ups. Rest until you see the stopwatch says 4 minutes, and then so on. You're going to go every 2 minutes until your stopwatch says 16 minutes, and then you stop.
I hope you guys are ready to go. We're gonna start our workout. If you want, you can put some music on. I like to listen to music while I work out, so that is more than fine. So make sure you have your weights ready. So remember, we're going to be doing 10 air squats, 10 burpees, 10 sit-ups, then rest until the 2-minute mark, and then keep doing that for 8 rounds.
Each round at around 30 seconds left, I'm going to have you take a break, even if you're not done with your reps, to get a couple breaths in before we start our next round.
Exercise.
Start. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So now we're going to be doing our burpees. You can go all the way down to the ground. Then the next part is our sit-ups. If you need to plant your feet, that's okay too. Put your arms at your chest if you're doing that. Good, now keep going. If you didn't finish it, that's okay. We have 35 seconds left in this round. Now it should be your resting time if you're done with the workout. If you're not done, I want you to stop now so you give yourself enough time to rest. We have 20 seconds left and we're gonna repeat it. So you can get your equipment ready. If the equipment was too hard, don't use it, that's okay. All right, 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're doing 10 air squats. Remember, keep your chest proud. Drive your knees out. Do not let your feet come off of the floor, so don't roll onto your toes. We're gonna do 10 burpees or 10 up downs. You got it. Good, keep going, keep going. Now we're going to do 10 sit-ups. Now don't put your arms behind your head. If you are gonna put your arms anywhere, put them out in front of you or put them across your chest. right, keep going till you get 10. Keep going, keep going. Okay, if you have not finished your workout, stop. Rest for the next 30 seconds before we start our next round. You might have heard me say, don't put your hands behind your head when you're doing the sit-up. That puts too much strain on your neck. All right, we have 15 seconds till we start our third round. Good job, guys. Get your equipment ready. 5 seconds.
Thighs.
Go. Good, after you do your 10 air squats, you're going to do 10 burpees. Push yourself on this one. Good job. Good job, keep it up. Now sit-ups, 10 sit-ups. Good. Keep going, you have 15 more seconds till you can rest. All right, guys, keep it up, keep it up. If you have not finished your workout, rest for the next 30 seconds. Five seconds. Put your feet shoulder width apart. Ten air squats. Chest proud. Good. Okay, 10 burpees or 10 up downs. Don't be afraid to mix it up. You could do some burpees, some up downs. Okay, 10 sit-ups. Good. All right, keep it up. 10 seconds and you can rest. All right, rest if you haven't finished. We are more than halfway done. All right, 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Feet shoulder width apart, make sure they are cemented to the floor. 10 air squats. Awesome, 10 burpees. If you haven't tried a full burpee yet, let's try one this round. All right, 10 sit-ups. You got it. All right, keep it up, keep it up. 15 seconds. All right, if you haven't finished your workout yet this round, please stop and take a break. We have 30 seconds till our next round. Your heart rate should be up, that's okay. Grab a drink if you need it. We're gonna do it again. 10 seconds. Air squats. Drop your knees out. Try to get below parallel if you can. Good job. 10, all right. 10 burpees or up downs. Keep it up. Good job, 10 sit-ups. Almost done with this round. Try to get up as far as you can. If your feet are planted. Awesome, keep it up, keep it up. If 10's getting too hard, we can do 8 reps every round of the movements. That's okay. Do what you can, just don't give up. You should be resting now. All right, we're almost there, everyone. 10 seconds left. We're going on to our next round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 air squats. If you can, try to go a little faster than you did last round. Good. All right, 10 burpees or 10 up downs. Try to get your chest all the way to the floor if you're doing a burpee. You gotta keep it up. Good, 10 sit-ups or butterfly sit-ups, whatever variation you can do. Keep it up. Good job, good job. All right, keep going if you haven't finished. And we're gonna be going on to our last round here. 35 seconds left in the round. If you have not finished your workout this round, you can stop, take a break for the next 30 seconds before we start our last round. All right, I want everyone to try as hard as they can this round. It is the last round, so give it everything you have. If you haven't tried burpees yet, try the full burpees. If you've only been doing 6 reps of everything, try to do 7 reps of everything. All right, 5 seconds. 10 air squats. 2, 1, go. Chest proud. Don't lose your form. The last round is just as important as the first round and just as important as all your practice ones. All right, 10 burpees. Almost there, you got it. All right, last one, come on, keep it up. Last one is sit-ups. Almost there, push it out. This is our last round, don't forget. All right, keep it up. Keep going if you haven't finished, you got it. We are almost there. 37 seconds left. Keep it up, finish out the round. You got it, you got it. You're doing great. It's okay to be tired right now. 25 seconds. Keep going, 20 seconds. 15. Keep going, keep going. Try to get every rep this round. You got it. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, awesome job. That was great. That was 16 minutes of work. You should feel tired right now. Okay, last part of the workout today, we are going to be stretching. I'm gonna be putting on a timer just to make sure that we are getting enough time stretching. All right, so first we're gonna do a figure 4. The 4 means if you're looking at me from above, it looks almost like a 4. So we're gonna put our legs straight, put both of our arms together so our middle fingers should be even with each other when we touch our toe. So this gets us prepared for the sit and reach test that many of us may be taking. And we're just gonna hold it. Gonna try to hold it for around 30 seconds. All right, we're gonna switch. Go to the other side. Remember, keep our hands together. So this workout that we did today, we could always repeat it. And an important thing to do is write down our workouts, write down what weight we used, maybe put a little note in what we did, what we were able to do, how many reps we were able to do. Okay? Next, we're gonna put our feet together and we're gonna touch our toes. So you wanna write down the workouts that you did so you can remember. It's important. You can repeat the same workouts and then maybe each time you do it, you get a little better and a little better. So maybe today you didn't do any weight with your air squats. Maybe next time you could grab a soup can and add a little weight. Or maybe this time you were able to do 6 burpees every round. Try for 7 burpees next time you do it. So when we write down our workouts, it helps us to remember and it helps us to get better. All right, next up we're gonna do butterfly. We're going to put our feet together, our legs out bent, and we're going to keep our back straight and try to bend forward a little bit. You should feel the stretch right in your groin. It shouldn't be hurting, so just go down a little bit until you feel the stretch. So when we're working out, we're doing fitness exercises. Fitness is cool because it's not something that you have to compete with everyone. You're competing with yourself. So you're working out to get yourself better. You're working out, like for today, we were working on getting our endorphins up. So you're not competing with anyone. It doesn't matter how many burpees you can do. It doesn't matter how many sit-ups you can do, or if you can use weight or you can't use weight. If you can, that's great. If you can't, that's great too. So every time you work out, you're trying to get better than you did last time. It doesn't matter what anyone else did, just what you did. Okay, next up, we're going to do something called an up-down dog. So if any of you have done yoga before, this is something that's very popular in yoga. You're going to put your hands out in front, shoulder width apart. You're going to start in a push-up position, and you're going to rock back so your head goes in between your shoulders and your legs are straight. You want to try to keep your heels as close to the floor as you can. I'm not too flexible, so I can't get my heels too far on the ground, and that's okay. All right, so this is a down dog. Then up dog, you're gonna keep your hands and your feet in the same position, but you're gonna drop your hips to the floor, and you're gonna look up at the ceiling. Your toes are on the floor. They can be flat, they could be pointed. It's okay, as long as you're getting the stretch. So now we're gonna go back down to down dog. You're going to push your hips back, push your head in between your shoulders, and try to get those heels on the floor. If you need to bring your feet in a little forward more, to get the stretch, to maybe try to get your heels flat on the floor. Good. Now we're gonna go back into up dog. Your hips dip down to the ground. Do one more. You should feel this in your shoulders. You should feel it behind your legs. And now up dog. All right, great job. Thank you for tuning in today. We're going to be doing another workout in a couple days. Try to think about some different equipment you could use around the house. Be creative. Tell me some different ideas that you had. We're gonna be doing some strength stuff next week. So that means we might grab some soup cans, do some strict press. In the gym, you might grab a dumbbell and do that, but we can still do it from home. We could get any type of equipment and get our arms moving, get our legs some work. If you have any questions or any ideas for different videos, send me a message and we will try to get it in. And I also want to hear about the different equipment that you used today. Tell me what was difficult, what was hard, what you never want to do again, or what you want to do again.
Awesome job today with your workout. I'll talk to you soon.